Welcome to the first video presenting the main concept of MOF4AIR project. I'm Mouchaham, CNRS researcher at the Institute of Porous Material of Paris. In this video, I will be briefly talking about metal organic frameworks, also known as MOFs. So MOF4AIR project aims to use these MOFs as highly efficient solid sorbents and to demonstrate their potential for the capture of CO2 in real post-combustion conditions. Metal organic frameworks forms a relatively recent family of porous solids. Their hybrid porous and highly ordered structures are built of inorganic building units, which could be as single ions or an assembly of ions such as metal oxoclusters or metal oxochains, linked all together by means of bridging organic units thanks to coordination bonds. Thanks to both organic and inorganic chemistry, almost an infinite number of MOF structure could be obtained with a high degree of tunability, and this in terms of chemical composition and geometrical features such as pore size and pore shape. This high versatility of MOFs has led them to be considered as promising candidates for a variety of potential applications, and this including for the CO2 capture. MOFs offer different chemical and structural features relevant for the CO2 capture. For instance, the open metal sites can offer ideal environment to attract CO2 in dry conditions, or to graft functional groups showing high affinity for CO2 such as amine. But one can highlight more generally the high tunability of MOFs that can offer the optimal CO2 affinity and capacity upon the operating conditions. Finally, one can also consider the flexibility of MOFs, which is almost a unique feature for this family of porous solids, that can afford, in some cases, upon specific stimulus such as pressure or temperature, optimal pore dimensions for the CO2 capture or release. MOFs are generally obtained as powder, which may hamper their use in many applications, in particular for those related to the CO2 capture. In this regard, considerable efforts are currently devoted to the shaping of MOFs, such as into millimetric objects, which can be more easily handled. It should be also highlighted that an application such as the CO2 capture requires the use of large amounts of sorbents, which may raise many questions not only about the feasibility but also regarding the costs. In MOF4AIR project, these different aspects were taken into account, and we have considered four main criteria, which are the cost, the performance, the processability, and sustainability, in order to select our MOFs and bring them for large-scale testing. Thank you for listening. In the next videos, you will learn more about MOFs used as sorbent for carbon capture and about our demonstration sites. If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about the MOF4AIR project, check out our videos on our website. You can also follow us on social media and subscribe to our newsletter.